Live? We are live. I'm gonna type in music and see what pops up. That's a Guilty Gear. Well, I get all the music I've been listening to lately, but like it's all like Invisible by Duran. Well, it's actually a cover. It's a cover of Duran Duran's Invisible. What shall I? Thing is, I would totally be down for some Guilty Gear Stride music, but I'm not sure if that would get me demolished. It might. I'm not sure how based Daisuke is about people playing music, but we'll see. Eventually, not today. Play some music and then step away. And Minecraft music. Ah, fuck it. Hell, let's do. You just gotta play LX2 music, man. Xeno Arcadia. That's always a good one. No, that's a big stick. Yeah. That's the real shit. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh, I just realized it's... Ooh. This is cut off. I'm back. I have good news, actually. I finished recording my Path of Exile. Oh shit. I didn't mean to give away what the project was, even though I probably have said it before. Yeah, I finally finished recording that thing. And I'm gonna be working on that later. Eventually, somehow. Somewhen. I promise a new video will come out eventually. Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually. Anyway, so the reason I was not streaming the last couple days, like I didn't do those, is because, oh my god, My sleep schedule got demolished because of one day at work. Palworld, there we go. It got fucking destroyed. Basically, what happened was I already had a pretty hectic day as it stands, and it's like whatever, you know. I don't care. I've dealt with my own fair share of bullshit in the past, so it is what it is. But I got a new admission, like very end of the day, and I do the shift handoff. Literally right as I left, I go to give the report to my other patients, and I hear Code Blue. God damn it. Also, I named my world Australia because that's funny. I couldn't think of a name, okay? Yeah, so I had to deal with the Code Blue. It was the first time I've had one of my patients... It was my patient, by the way. One of my patients suffer from a Code Blue, like in 3.5 years I've fucking done this. Oh, yeah. If I stop playing Helix music. Unfortunately, but I have to. Yeah, so that was fun. It went on for a while. Oh, you gonna keep lagging on me? Or we good? Okay, cool. Let's see, where the fuck am I? Let me like get my bearings straight. It's been a while since I played Palworld. I never streamed it, by the way. This is like, I beat the game, and I'm just kind of coming in to chill and just farm up everything, really. Because I do want to make a video on this eventually, and I would like to be able to experience it from the perspective of I at least filled out my Pal decks. Like, spoilers of all of the... That's quite a quirky thumbnail. Also, if it's not too invasive, what is... Oh, it's not... My fucking friend did that! I have no idea when! I actually have no idea when the fuck he did that. You piece of shit. Yeah, I was playing multiplayer in this world. Honest to God, I have no idea when the fuck he did that. Because, like, sometimes I go AFK and leave the world open for him to do stuff, and he'll occasionally fuck around. Anyways, yeah, no, Code Blue is not like a patient-specific thing. Hospitals, like other facilities and stuff like that, have things called codes where, you know, you announce a code and you're getting even more kinky thanks to your friend. Yeah, so there's like things called codes. So, like, you know, code red, I'm sure you've heard of. That's fire. Code brown is like a system outage. Code silver is active shooter. Hospitals have code blue, which is like specific to patient related stuff. And code blue is cardiac and respiratory arrest. AKA, if half the fucking hospital don't clown car into that room to the point where some fucking immigration officer is gonna sense a disturbance in the force, they can, somewhere out there in the middle of bumfuck, you know, whatever state I'm in, if there's a smuggling operation going on, then someone's gonna fucking die. Like, not even, like, exaggerated, I'm tired, I'm gonna fucking die. No, they'll fucking croak. Like a frog. So, we were there for a while, and I hadn't even started any of my charting at all. Damn it. I hate keep hitting E to, like, activate things. And I hadn't even done any of my charting at all. So, I didn't leave till 10 p.m., 10:30, because I had to do a lot of extra stuff. And it was just a right pain in the ass cheeks. So, I got 4 hours of sleep that night. Oh, what do you mean I can't deposit this? Oh, are the chests full? Yeah, that's not... Oh, okay, technically it is because of the stacks. Fuck off. So, yeah. my sleep schedule got so thrown off. I had like 0 energy the last 2 days. I'm still recovering from that. Let's see. Change destination. Can we do the Fade Break one? Required type dark. I don't think I have enough dark types. I'll worry about this later. I'm not focused on these rewards anymore. I'm just kind of gonna catch some pals, and that's really it. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, that was like the first time I had to deal with a code blue like ever. Damn it! What? I hate games that they have F to activate. Sounds like fun to deal with. Yeah, it definitely was. I can at least say I've actively performed CPR on someone. That was in a random chest. There we go. Yeah, this is my main camp in Palworld. You really don't get that much space in each individual camp. This is the max space you could work with, because you see like the blue outlines. That is just like that's like your force field of build area. Not exactly a whole lot to work with, especially since you can see how big these fuckers are. Because like I think some of them are like raid bosses as well. So like there's like some of them are already naturally huge. Some of them are like boss versions, meaning they're even bigger. Like you can see this guy's bigger than like that guy. It's really silly. So let's see who I haven't captured. So obviously you can capture one of each POW, but I'm going for the full capture bonus. Like if you capture them 12 times, you get maximum XP. I'm just kind of seeing who I'm missing. I believe, yeah, this guy I'm pretty sure you can only capture with fishing. So I have to try fishing in various areas here. How do go fishing? I've actually never done it in this game. My friend did all the fishing. I did none of it. So I will make a fishing rod. Here we go. Intermediate. Do I not have... Oh yeah, so here's a fun thing about this game. The technology, you only get so many points to work with. So I don't think this is like the first actual Palworld thing you've watched. Besides like one video talking about the similar designs to Pokemon. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I couldn't make the comparisons because I don't play Pokemon. Even though I grew up with Pokemon and like I watched the Pokemon anime a lot. Actually, fishing. There we go. I straight up just have no fucking idea what any Pokemon is. So I'm not exactly an expert to weigh in on the topic. What I do know is that I like the design still, regardless. I do know that's like bootleg Lucario. Like I know some of the Pokemon. And the more I say which Pokemon I'm familiar with, the more you'll probably know the kind of people I hang out with. Because it's like, wait, he knows this Pokemon. Hold on. Looks at like fucking the top search terms on E621 or some shit. And it's like, I know Lucario, I know Vaporeon, Gardevoir. Fuck, what other Pokemon do I know? Like off the top of my head. Delphox. I know weird people. Oh yeah, I need bait. Okay, I have a luring bait. Cool. Yeah, this game is a lot. You never saw the appeal in Arc but with the Pokemon mod? I can't speak to Arc because I also never really played Arc. 100 base should be fine, I guess. Like, as someone who's not, like, the biggest fan of open world survival craft 'em ups, this one I really like, at least, because it actually does something with the idea of Pokemon. Like, you have a lot of customization in how you can, like, play. And I do like that you can put them all to work and they actually have, like, very unique things about them. Like, hey, yeah, my fire guy. The UI is very similar to Ark. I feel like the UI is similar to a lot of things. Like, you know, my fire, like, I have a bunch of fire guys, and they're the ones who do my cooking and, like, my smelting. I think technically I can cook myself, but they're also good at cooking. You know, my Whaleasco, the names are fucking great. His only purpose is to power the refrigerator so food doesn't spoil. See, this slice of pizza is gonna take 2,382 minutes to expire. Oh yeah, dude, honestly, I love how all of the models look out of place. It looks so bad in a way that kind of makes sense. Like, either you make the entire game super mega ultra stylized, or you say fuck it and embrace the fact that having to make things slightly realistic, but also have these, like, it's just a vibe. Having like furries mine like 4K HD Skyrim rock. Like, it looks so dumb. Oh god, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was gonna go fishing. Hopefully this bait is enough. Oh yeah, I can't fast off on the map. But like, yeah, I like, for example, let me look through some of the pals I have. Oh, that's my friend's box. Oh, because the mods... you know what? That's fair. They really do just look like they were modded in. Also, yes, you can capture people. I captured 5 Twitch E-thoughts. Yeah, I just thought it was funny. Oh yeah, right, that's Terraria stuff too. So I just have the Eye of Cthulhu. He's pretty decent at transporting. But yeah, I just like how they interact with things. Like, you know, the Lamb Ball's special abilities, I use them as a shield. Ooh, hiccup, sorry. The Fox Sparks, like, no, I don't have the harness, but the regular Fox Sparks, I just hold them like a flamethrower. Oh, right, also Herbal. The goat. The man, the myth, the legend, Herbal. I love him so much. Look at him. He's like a gorilla hamster. And it says Herbal Pulse, he revives you, but you wanna know what he actually is doing? I think it's in his Palpedia entry. I can't search, so I'll have to keep scrolling until I find a Herbal. Where is he? Did I pass him? I probably did. There's a lot in this game. Even though a lot of them are, like, variants. Oh, am I just, like, not discovered them? Oh, it might be the raid boss. Where the fuck's my Herbal? There he is. When in doubt, punch it till it works. That's Herbal's approach to fixing things. With strength perfectly tuned to humans, sometimes just one punch is enough to restart a stopped heart. He's not just performing CPR, he is pulverizing you. To him, CPR stands for chest pulverization ritual. Oh yeah, I was gonna teleport. It also does have a utilization of creatures. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've literally never played that game. Alright, I have to go. I'm gonna go back to my team of Toko. He's speed running CPR. Sort. Where are they? Where are they? They're here somewhere. Yeah, I've been capturing a lot of these fuckers to, like, level up. I do like how one of the most effective ways of leveling until the end game is just capturing pals. I better have them somewhere. As much as I like the designs, some of them are just like some dude's persona. Like, there's really not, I feel like there's not much of a design they're going for other than just furry commission.
Where the fuck are they? There they are. Here we go. I have my Toko Toko for one specific reason and one specific reason alone. Fast travel. I will go here, and we will fucking lay waste to their civilization. Where's my drink? There it is. Oh, right, yeah, it's an even bigger one. Because I think that's like the biggest pal in the game that you can actually have. There are raid bosses that are gigantic. Fuck right, there's loud. Yeah, these are my oil extractors. They're loud as fuck. Actually, before I do this, I'll check if they all have food. Because I don't want them to start starving, and I have to spend a lot of money on drugs to fix them. Where's their food box? It might be right here. There it is. Okay, they have a lot of salad. Speaking of Mon collectors, a new Digimon game released. Check it out. Oh, neat. Last I interacted with anything Digimon related, I was like 7, I think. Also, okay, one thing I love about this game is that sometimes the animations are really like simple and basic, but for birds, like every bird pal has like the most like specific animations. I absolutely love it. Do I have them? Yep, I have maxed them out. Like some fucking parrots actually just walk like that, and it's fucking great. Hold on, there's one pal who has like the fucking silliest eating animation. Do I have them? Oh, another fun thing I love about this game is that while it is like haha, it's like Pokemon. I love how they embrace how like they don't have to be child friendly with it. Even though I know sometimes Pokemon itself is like super child unfriendly. If I recall those the Pokemon that was surrounded by, I forgot their names. Do I have their entry? Also, that's just a Fall Guys character. And you remember Fall Guys? Oh, this is in a month. Also, yes, like, see, like this is just their idle animation. Like you have like, you know, Polapup. He's just kind of chilling. They have this thing. All right, it just floats there. Him, he's doing the fucking Mamba. Do I have one in my base somewhere? I'm almost certain I have one somewhere. Their eating animation is fucking fantastic. How much food's in here? 2,000 salads, good. We should be fine for a while. Is it in my other base? Which is here? No. Like, technically it is. But I think that's a base my friend made specifically for raid bosses. Where the fuck? Oh yeah, the desert base. Here. Yeah, normally you cap out at 3 bases, but when you fight raid bosses, the raid bosses can basically blow up half your base. So we usually just increase the max number of bases by 1, and here we go. Also, their mining animation, some of them just use fucking pickaxes. Sometimes, wait, I didn't notice that. Was it always doing that? Is he hungry? He might be, oh, he might be, Not soon. Oh well. I'll check back on in a little bit. Also, that deer is caked out as fuck, and I don't know why, and it scares me. That's all. I'm not gonna give it any more time than it reasonably deserves. Let's actually play the video game. But yeah, the pals here. I believe like their description in the PAL decks is that they create so much pollen naturally that any grass pals around them will I forget the wording, but basically it more or less just says that any grass pals will get pregnant around those things because of how strong their pollination is. And I really don't like that we filled our base with fucking 5G pregnancy towers. Okay, let's find some pals. I think some of them appear at night specifically too. Because it fits the mature nature of the game theme. That's fair. Yeah. I do like how they don't like make everything ha brutalism. But I do like how sometimes they're like, yeah, this is kind of fucked up. I think I have these, yeah. Oh shit, I mean to do that. Oh well. Like Lavender. Lavender is actually like there's so many layers of fucked up with Lavender. Okay, cool. Ring of Mercy. Obviously, I'm sure anyone who's like known about much of Palworld probably knows that Lavender in their description. They're like, it's basically like, yeah, they regularly like to like kidnap humans to have massive orgies or whatever. Like they specifically mention how much they love to fuck humans. But what's even fucking wilder is that all of their drops. It feels like an edgy teen's idea of what Pokemon should be. I don't know enough about Pokemon, so I couldn't say. I find it more humorous than anything, honestly. I just don't take it seriously, so it kind of, to me, just kind of feels like, if anything, they're just making like really fucking wild jokes about, like it's almost like meta jokes about some of the Pokemon. Like obviously, like Lavender being horny Salazzle is just. There definitely feels like a level of meta humor about that, but it could also be entirely serious, and I'm giving them far too much credit. That is also entirely possible, but I also don't care about Pokemon really, so I just find it funny. What was I gonna say about? Oh yeah, so the Lavender. All of their drops are items that are used in mating pals. So like ingredients to make a cake. I think cake itself, because cake is a material used to actually like pay for the breeding sequence. I guess I already had that one. I already have Yakumo. Do I have that thing? Probably too jaded, but you think you're giving them too much credit. It's controversy for controversy's sake. I probably am. I don't know. I'm always like, judge it based on the merits of what's there and not like comparing something to any contemporaries. I mean, it's obvious they're trying to ape Pokemon. Like this is 100% bootleg Pokemon. But also, they ended up actually doing things that are interesting. Overall, I mean, obviously I don't have enough experience with Pokemon, so who knows? Maybe every last design was actually taken from Pokemon. The hell is this thing? Oh, Menace Sting. Cool. I'll take that, because I don't think I have it. So, like, honestly, even going, like, further into the haha people like to fuck the Pokemon thing is like, you know what? they're doing something with it. But yeah, no, the fact that the Lavender has a 1% chance of dropping memory wiping medicine, it's like, hold the fuck up. That's not okay. That is so not okay. But also, I can't help but laugh because like they're definitely going for something there, and I kind of respect it. Oh, apparently my grappling hook's not wanting to play with me here. There we go. I do love the movement in this game. Slingshotting yourself with grappling hooks is great. There's a Dogan. I need him. Do I have any other spheres? Nah, I still have just ultimates. It's fine. I'll live. Only a 74% chance, though. Oh yeah, I can show you the... why I have so many Toko Tokos. Because this. You can use them as grenade launchers. And they... oh. And they absolutely fucking demolish. The only reason he didn't die is because... the reason I called him God's weakest kamikaze is he has something called Mercy Hit. Where did he go? There he is. It was because he has something called, Mercy Hit. Which means he can't kill pals directly. I love him so much. And that's not as a part of the Mercy Ring. Because I believe pals that you can control, if you have the Mercy Ring, they don't respect it. So I could just roll up and just, even with the Mercy Ring, just be like, hey, what's up, boys? Clap. Okay, this isn't my leveled up one, but it does a lot of damage usually. Midair, yeah! That's going in my propane nightmare montage. And I'm gonna put you away just because I don't want you to blow up on the next thing I see. Do I have these guys? I do. I don't have Wixen knocked though. Let me get my ass over there. Up. Get in the ball. You too. The Wixen knocked just being a slightly different shade of red does kind of suck. Like, oh, what does the regular Wixen look like again? Somewhere, I think maybe at the beginning. Yeah, here we go. Okay, it's probably the lighting, really. Oh, hi, Bushi. I'm sure there's like a Bussy joke you can make somewhere with the way the name is. I know it's Bushido, but like, come on. You don't just name something Bushy. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I'm not surprised they got out. I probably didn't have to dodge. Because also, that would have been a horribly ineffective dodge in the first place. Legendary Sphere, Ultra Sphere. Nice. A Master Pal Tamer. I think she's too high of a level. I can't one-shot her. Are these her pals? I have no idea, so let's find out. They are not. Good. Oh yeah, I think these guys will like randomly challenge you to like a Pokemon battle. Or they'll just give you advice. Let's see. Great, another pal tamer. Meow. Why are you meowing at me? Get the fuck away from me. You're creepy. There's so many weaklings these days. I wish someone else would take care of them all. If you're gonna fight me, you're gonna have to show a little pluck. Yes. Hold on. No, I'm capturing you. What the fuck is that? I want it. Bellbat. What do you mean I'm wanted for assault? She fucking pulled a gun on me. Literally, that's like the whole point of this is she tries to... Oh, well, the cops killed her. Oh, well. I can't talk to her, damn. Fuck it. Actually, hold on. Can I, like, one-shot the police? Yeah, there's also this, for some reason, this like wanted system. Where like if you like do anything to a human or their pals, you just become wanted, and they start like you basically cannot escape them. Like you have to do some really jank shit. They will literally spawn in the ground and like underwater to chase you down. But also like such a high level, they literally can't do anything to me. I think level 50 is the max level they go. So I can just kind of sit here and just steal the police. I'm pretty sure I can do that. Hold on, mercy ring. Like, even if you kill all of them, it'll just eventually spawn more. What's even funnier is you actually don't get, you don't get caught. Like, it's not an offense to actually capture a human for some reason. I think the initial hit is counted as assault, but like if you literally just steal a police officer, they just don't care. Oh no, I think it's specifically because you have to hurt them first to capture them. So attacking them is what counts as that. But potentially, if you capture them from full HP, they would get pissed at you and try and attack you. But you could possibly capture them without, let's test that. Let me go. There's the nearest one. Also, playing this game and then playing Borderlands 1 afterwards felt so nice because the shield recharge delay is so fucking long. Oh my god. Where's my base? Like, I swear it takes like 15 seconds for the shield to recharge. It makes Borderlands feel like an absolute dream by comparison. So on the level of GTA 5's wanted system, yeah, pretty much. Well, it's especially so when sometimes you're just out in the middle of nowhere, like you shoot one person, they die instantly, but somehow you still get reported to the cops. And you turn around and the only reasonable explanation is that like if the cat next to you just reported to the cops somehow. Was that actually a thing in GTA 5? Where for some reason, like, there was like a bug on launch where like the lions and shit out in the desert were reporting you to the police. Where's my... Oh yeah, this is the palace. I keep forgetting about that. I have a mount. Where is my mount? He's big and strong and looks super scary. No, that was Skyrim. I believe that. I could have sworn it was actually GTA or like Cyberpunk or some shit. But I believe that. Here we go. Xenolord. Here we go. Oh, don't attack him. God damn it. Oh, they're my base. Oh well. Just a shitty wanted system. Yeah. This is also kind of another way you can get around it. You just kind of fly really high up. Because flying pals, they only use stamina when they move while flying. But if you're just hovering like this, nah, you're good. And you're like so far away, enemies aren't rendering, so they'll eventually just give up. But I want to go that way. I will say, like, the landscape in this game is fucking beautiful, though. It's like when I play, it's like I heard all about how this game is like some, like abusing the Pokemon stuff to make a ripoff, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably true. But man, if this is a ripoff, they put a lot of fucking effort into it. Oh yeah, there's still the troopers here. All right, I guess we're chilling for a fat second while they just give up. I want to test something. I had a joke lined up, but then I forgot it. I'm gonna be honest. Got an email. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't gotten an email about the... Because that was like a Friday night that happened, the Code Blue thing. I'm just kind of sitting here expecting to receive an email about the situation. But I guess not. Which is nice, because I really don't want to fucking deal with that shit. Like, I decided I wanted to become a... Okay, there you go. They left me away. Left me alone. Good old ADHD brain, right? Okay. Dismount. And put them back in the ball. Okay, so that does count as assault still. What? Wait. Oh, because I guess they were unaware or something? Is that why only the first one worked? She's gonna accidentally shoot the Mammarest and then get demolished. I'm saving you from yourself. Oh, I guess I'm capturing the Mammarest too. It's funny because humans are actually really good workers if you can upgrade them. Because if you get like books to level up their skills, they have like some of the widest variety of stuff they can do. Because as far as I'm aware, the only thing that changes their work speed is... Sir, I wanted to ride you. Why'd you have to become an anime supervillain? That's uncalled for. He has a family. Well, I guess he's gonna come pre-cremated. Thank you. Pre-mated, if you will. Alright, I'll just fly to the other base just because it'll probably give them time to leave me the fuck alone. Going the wrong way. Like, this one is absolutely gigantic, I want to point out. This is like one of the fastest mounts in the game. And it is still taking quite a bit of time to get to the other side. Which admittedly is kind of a problem this game does have too. That it's so fucking massive. Cause like... Maybe don't call it pre-mish! Shit! Fuck. Maybe, yeah, you're right. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's forget I ever said that. You know what? Or how about instead of calling olive oil just like regular olive oil and virgin olive oil, what if we call it virgin olive oil and pre-mated olive oil? Okay, I'll probably just take this thing. Cause like, yeah, look how big like this whole like world is, and then in the Faybreak update, they added this fucking thing, which is like half the fucking size of the base game, and you can see how much fewer waypoints it has. That is actually a major problem I think this game does suffer from, and I hope they fix it. The only reason I decided to pick up this game is because a friend wanted to play it. Normally, I wait for a 1.0 release. But it's like, you know, this isn't like my preferred genre. So if a friend wants to play it for me, I'd be like, ah, fuck it. I'm only going to play with them anyway, so I'm not too big on playing it when it releases. Or waiting for it to release, specifically. But if it was something I really fucking wanted, that's an early access, then hell yeah. Like Borderlands 4. Funny. Actually, I have no idea how Borderlands 4 is at all. The only thing I know about Borderlands 4 is that it runs like shit on PC. Like absolute dog shit on most setups. Which I kind of had a feeling, to be honest. I mean, even if I was willing to pay $70 for that, I probably would still have waited. Because a AAA game running well on launch? Unfortunately, if you has quite a few mechanics you like, the themes are not something you're comfortable with. Borderlands 4? Or Palworld? I assume Borderlands 4. Also, I love, like, this is a raid boss, by the way. You can capture this raid boss. I love how silly his little dino run is. Palworld, really? Yeah, it definitely has very, like, I do see what you mean. As I mentioned with the, oh, what the fuck? For some reason, my brain is defaulting to succubus, which technically isn't wrong. Lavender, because lavender, like, as like, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna be honest, because it's just kind of like so ridiculous. But it is actually fucking wild that they basically make a joke out of like effectively rape. Not effectively, like, it basically just is. It's just the fact, like, you know what the best part is? The memory wiping medicine is just a respecking potion? No, fuck off. Oh, I still got hit. Like, it's just a respec potion, but just the fact that it's named that is like, they know what they're doing. Although I think most pals aren't like that. Most of them are just kind of silly. Like Dogen, he's just a dog guy. He just, like, I'm pretty sure his like lore is he just chills. Although I guess the Doomud's description's a bit dark. Because it describes the Doomuds as being so chill and relaxed that, why are you hostile? Is it they're so chill and relaxed? Wait, what? Bro just tried to nothing personnel me. What do you mean use a better sphere? Oh, it's a level 65. Why is he level 65? He's not a lucky. Commit cruel acts of violence on cute critters because funny. I mean, that is kind of funny, to be honest. That's also because, like I said, I really don't take things. Why was he level 65? Like, he wasn't a boss like this. He wasn't lucky. He was just yoked out of his goddamn mind. That said, like, I will say it really isn't too, like, as far off from Pokemon as you'd think. Cause while the whole indentured servitude aspect, you know, is played up in like their marketing and jokes, it really isn't any part of this game. Like, I guess, yeah, you're shooting them, but is that really any different from a Pokemon using Giga Hyper Solar Beam? Or like fucking Onix sitting on Pikachu's face and then you throwing a ball at him? I guess the difference is one has a Glock, and honestly, just whipping out a Glock on a Pokemon kind of is just funny. But like, they really, like, surprisingly, they don't lean into the whole haha slavery aspect at all. In fact, every mechanic in this game, fuck it. Alright, shit. Every mechanic in this game actually punishes you for being cruel to your pals. And they very much phrase it like your pals absolutely, you know people like this sort of stuff. You just don't. I mean, that's totally fair. You can have your preferences. There ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just like, for me, but I just don't see it as oh yeah, they're still fucking angry. Ring of Mercy. I don't know, pickaxe. There's on like 1 HP, so. Eh. Oh, the rest just despawned? Oh yeah, by the way, they eat the bodies. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, if a pal walks over to another pal's body or a human, they'll just start eating it if they're like meat eaters. So, like, I think it's like 30 seconds later, the boss is gonna vanish. The body. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. I can imagine I'd probably have some problems with it if it actually was leaning into like the full-on slave labor. Stretching. Oh, not even have a walking animation. But they very much frame the game as like the pals, like they love it. Honestly, they love just being useful. So like they're absolutely down for crafting things for you. And it's really not hard to keep their sanity up. It's basically just have a bed and then feed them. Oh, you don't have them. I mean, obviously, there's also just like I mean, people can be intrinsically against certain things. Like even if it's like cartoon and comedic violence, some people just don't like it. I, however, find it funny. Just being like, hey, I have a I had 4 hero. I forgot you can't hotkey things. Like just rolling around, being like, "Sup, Pokemon? Rocket launcher." Or like, "Hello, man. Rocket launcher." Gets me every time. Can I hit him from here? Oh, come on, they turned! Oh, actually, I wonder if they still have the bug where if I stand on my ball, I go flying. All right, my unwitting prey. You picked the wrong place to stand. Eh. Whee! Yeah, it's still a thing. Well, damage is pretty generous in this game, which is nice. I have the floppies. I do. I don't have you. There's a certain threshold where some cartoony violence works, like exaggerated ragdolls. You see stuff like this where it just feels like assault as the punchline. When you put it like that, I can definitely understand that. To me, I just see it as exaggerated violence. Like the sheer ridiculousness of the situation is enough to what do you call it? Dissociate. Like it's just a dude running around with a fucking like ball cap, hunting literal fluffy dragons with a rocket launcher and putting them in balls. Plus, I guess it also helps that for that, you know, some people can just use suspension of disbelief way better than other people. So at the end of the day, even if it's like, okay, I will say actually there is one thing that makes me slightly uncomfortable, and that is the butchering. So you can butcher pals. And I shit you not, it is like, it's silly, but the level of extra like stuff they add to it is so much more violent. They don't show anything explicit, but it's so fucking like extra that it actually makes me slightly uncomfortable. So I actually do see what you're referring to. As I was gonna say, some people are better at suspension of disbelief, because like when you butcher pals, you go through like an animation where you basically just like teleport the pal in front of you and just smack them over the head with this cleaver. But what happens in reality is the pal just ragdolls in front of you and just jiggles around whenever like your character hits the ragdoll. But what they do is they put like a blurry pic, like you know when like Sims get naked in The Sims, they have like this blurry censorship over it with like large pixels. And it makes it look so much more violent. Oh my god. I might actually do one just to show it. Cause like, it's kind of like, but at the same time, as much as it makes me uncomfortable, the fact that it's like so out of, like, I was not expecting it. That in the end, I kind of just laughed. Like, I still, like, I wouldn't keep butchering my pals. But also,
It was so ludicrous. I'm like, why would you do it like that? Oh, they're mad I took their hubby. It's okay, I'll take you two. Okay, that was actually the last one, so I didn't need to. I could have left them. I could have left them to be alone the rest of their days. Eh. I love how exaggerated that dodge is. Like, roll is a roll. Backflip, I mean, it's a backflip. It's kind of exaggerated by nature. But then this fucking spin kick. Like, if the side dodge doesn't also do damage, I'd be disappointed. Ah, fuck it. Hit him. Ah, damn it, I missed. Yeah, different strokes for different folks and all that. Not saying anyone can't like it. You're kind of jealous because you wish there was stuff that catered to you. Yeah. It does suck to be a video gamer who doesn't crave unrelenting violence in today's society, because man, there really ain't that many games that don't involve some level of I'm gonna beat this man because that's funny to me. Oh, just these random guys. Eh, it's fine. All right, the ring goes off. Wait, how are you not dead? Alright, he's my bow. I keep hitting 2, but then I realize that's my switch sphere button. Have I killed this guy? I have. Oh yeah, I also love the puns. Each of these guys has like has a title, why they're wanted, and also a name. So obviously, he's a street assassin, and he's named Urchin. There's one guy over here. It's like genuinely fucking funny. He's called Fumble. You fight him on the edge of a cliff. Hey, Val, how's it going? You fight him on the edge of a cliff, and he has a katana. So for the katana, the attack is you like wind up a charging slash, charge forward, and then hit at the end of the slash. So sometimes he'll just dash right off the cliff every single time. So they call him Fumble. I'm like, that's fucking funny. Ah shit, didn't mean to. Oh well, I guess I'm just gonna be nuking my base. And dismount while he does it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he just not... I guess he just slammed in the air. Let me get more balls. Where my base? I think that's it. There's like an easy fast travel location. Like you can name your bases and just click on the side to fast travel to them. This is a very small nitpick, really. You've not touched the game in quite some time. Well, depending on how long ago that was, like if you haven't played it since the Faybreak or like before the Faybreak update, there's a lot more to this game now. Like holy shit, there's so much. The new Faybreak Island is literally February 2024. Okay, you probably haven't. I only played this game like a couple months ago when the Terraria update came out, and I was playing with my friend. So yeah, no, they added a new island that's literally half the fucking size of the rest of the game, which is fucking obscene. The only games that really fall into that category are management games and puzzle games, and even those are violent in them at times. Yeah, violence is like the #1 language everyone speaks, apparently. I'm not saying I don't get it, but it can definitely seem a little excessive. Which is really funny how people were lobbying about video games being violent and causing people to become murderers. It's like, my god, aren't like, don't most of like all popular media, aren't they all like incredibly violent most of the time? Like, wasn't the Star Wars like just coming out when the whole video game protests were a thing? Actually, no, Star Wars is older than that. And that has plenty of fucking violence. Alright. Oh yeah, the ball factory. Ultimate spins. I can make 173. Ah, fuck it. I'll make them all. Eh, make a little bit less. Oh yeah, you definitely need. At some point, you definitely need pals to make shit for you. There we go. That's much faster. Oh, and they just fucked off. Okay. Emote. Dance. Oh, they both fucked off. Fish. There we go. You know, I will try sending some pals out. Open. Change destination. Fade break. Here we go. So I need dark pals. Sort. Oh, the Eye of Cthulhu is dark. That's cool. Just shove them all in there, I guess. And I hope I have more dark pals than this, because I'll be really fucking sad. Do I have 39%? I'm partway there. Oh, but already I filled up half the pals. Shit. Doesn't seem like it sorts by base power. Yeah, it doesn't sort them by power. Huh. Yeah, I don't think I have enough, like, good enough pals. Well, I only need... Okay, I need 20 dark. So, level... Can I not sort by power? For, like, this firepower? I guess I can't. Oh, shit. Okay, I have a lot of dark pals. Good lord. Yeah, Fabric has a lot of dark pals. There we go. 20,000. 15,000. 8,000. Or 9,000. 36. That tiny fox is can, like, single-handedly take on the other 70 pals, apparently. Because these are like leveled up and shit, so it kind of makes sense. 10,000? 10,000, 15,000. This game is just kind of unholy chill at times. Like, the grind at the very end can be kind of fucking annoying, I won't lie. 60! Jesus Christ, my gob fins! Consider me gob-smacked! That's all. That was a joke. Alright, let's go back to my high-powered pals. 8,000. Yeah, why not? 12,000. So they recently made it so that... So what would happen normally is if you reached your maximum number of firepower, it would only shorten the time that they're out. Now they made it so that it increases the rewards, which actually makes this unbelievably good for, like, getting certain materials. Because you get, like, a massive deposit of them. I think that's all my uprated ones, really. 10,000... That's 2,000. Oh, yes, also, I did name this Bing Chillit because of a very specific strain of thoughts that went through my head, and I just had to go with it. It literally was... because it's like a boss chillit, so it's absolutely fucking massive. So I made the joke. So in my head, I'm thinking big chillit, and then immediately it slowly transitions into Bing Chilling. So I just fucking named it Bing Chillit because I have ADHD and it's a genuine problem. I'm never bored, and that's actually kind of a bad thing because it means I'm bored all the fucking time. think they should be good enough. I have a lot of pals I can condense. I'll start getting into that in a little bit. He's only 3,000? 4,000? He's a legendary. Yeah, 20. I mean, the fucking bird can kick his ass. Herbal, 8,000. My G. My homie. Okay. It really would be nice. Auto assign. Yeah, let's do auto assign. It'll probably be like the other highest numbers, maybe. Yeah, it definitely did that. Cool. The Eye of Cthulhu going on an adventure. Alright. Let me start condensing some pals to make life easier. Cognito. It's F. There you go. F selects them all. How about you? I don't know how these are. Have I talked about your experiments with Eye's weapon block ability, or did you forget? I think you forgot. I know you mentioned it exists, and I was like, no way, and you were like, way. And then I tested it, and I was like, way. And that's kind of where it ended. So lay it on me. Oh yeah, I was gonna butcher something. Forgive me for committing unspeakable acts of violence. But I must show this, because it is actually fucking wild. Oh, my 1-star Starion. I'll wait for it to come back. All the Tyrantras. All this. I will feed all of the Zoes to the other Zoe. I will make the Omni Zoe. Where? Oh, there's other ones here. I am disappointed that if you have a boss pal and you use them as a weapon, it does not... Cartridge I'll buy. It does not make them bigger in your hand. It actually shrinks them down. Also, the reason I have so many of these guys is because their ability boosts your damage. So if you like don't want to use pals and just want to gun things down, that's how you do it. Like really easy to farm too, because there was one area dedicated exclusively to those guys. Let's see, so you tested things after that, and there's only 2 things you can really think of. A, either the game is bugged and didn't give me bullet blocking during the one time, or 2, you're a dumbass and took your sprint. Taking a bit of energy and taking so little damage that you didn't move your health bar, so you assumed the game is blocking bullets. Yeah, that's what I thought, because like when you block with melee, it obviously has the bling and like the big visual effects and camera shakes. Whereas when I was doing that, it really didn't do anything. I just was inspecting my weapon, and the guy's like, look at this dude staring at his gun. And then he just gunned me down. And I died. I was like, oh. Also, Raindrix. I don't know if there's any other joke. All I think about is Jimi Hendrix. And you swear it did the blue shield thing? Thing is, I believe you, because it's Eye Divine Cybermancy, so inherently it is so unholy jank, it probably is a thing. Why do I have so many Klepsi? Oh yeah, I was breeding the fuck out of them. Well, I guess I was fucking the breed into them. I will never say that again. Alright, give me those spheres. 165. How many ammo do I have? I have a lot. Also, the main reason I have the rocket launcher is for mining, because... Man, the resource gathering in this game later on gets fun. Ooh-wee, does it get fun. And that's with a capital F-U. Ooh, how'd I miss this thing? Okay, one really nice thing. Oh, that I thought it was a lift monk effigy. God damn it! No, it was a green ball. Oh, that's a Lucario taking a shit over the corner. I'm just gonna leave it be. Oh, whoops! I accidentally murdered him. Hell Zephyr Lux. What? No spheres? Oh, here we go. Got him, bitch! And it was a headshot, too. Ow. The white on white really didn't help me see my crosshairs, so I kind of just missed horribly. Walker, get in the ball. You going in? Good boy. Stay there. Oh, it's a bug. I wonder if I can... How do you call it? Perform. It can be done on, like, only specific slopes. Also, yes, this game is Skyrim lockpicking, and it's so stupid. Like, normally you just open these things with a key, but you can get, like, a pretty easy to acquire, like, lockpick. How is a dual color HUD still not standardized in every game? What do you mean? I'm actually not sure what you're referring to there. Oh, you mean like having like a UI with contrast on it? Yeah, I don't fucking know. Like, honestly, I don't think I can name any game outside of Warframe off the top of my head that has contrast on their cursor. It's why, like, people have to fucking make their goddamn cursors in shooters, like, bright fucking green. Yeah, like a drop shadow or contrast. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured you meant now. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think Warframe's like one of the only games that does that. It's so fucking weird. Half-Life maybe gets away with it because the UI is like a color that really isn't used in the environment much. Okay, I think it gets used a lot in episode 1. The fuck over here. Oh, one of them escaped. Cheeky bastard. Yeah, I just dodged into that. I had to show him what for. Like, yeah, even if you hit me, you ain't shit. You'll never be able to stop the inevitable. As I pull out my rocket launcher and start hunting birds. Wait, it actually worked. Why, thank you. I can take it. Your attacks were ineffective because you're not my type. Listen, there's nothing much going on in the game right now. I have to plot all stops. even if it's you guys like begging me to stop, I will not. I will pull that shit out of the ground and beat you with it. Wait, no, will we? Worst comes to worst, the final stop. The final stop will be us watching the Octagon of Destiny, the fucking greatest animated collab ever put to paper and video. Oh my fucking god.
If anyone's familiar with like the works of Motendo and shit, it's it's basically that style, but like it's just one of those collaborations of just absolute shit posting. But for Jack Black on Sesame Street talking about octagons, and it is so fucking good. I'm really sad that the International Wrestlers Federation, I think that's what it's called. I'm not talking about the actual International Wrestling Federation, like the legitimate like wrestling thing, but I'm talking about the one that's about gotchi, like the fucking like mega gotchi moochie shit posting. And if you wonder what gotchi moochie is, it's basically just porn, gay porn. But like, people just started shitposting it so hard that you can only like look at it in horror and really just admiration. There's someone used like clickbait. It literally just clips of softcore gay porn. Took like the characters, like the actors out of it, and it's like specific people. There's like one specific circle of like Billy Harrington, Van Darkholm, and like the guy from the Ricardo thing, who isn't even like, I don't think he knows anyone there. He just kind of got wrapped up in it. And he took clips from that and recreated the Metal Gear Rising, like Raiden versus the Metal Gear scene, by replacing Raiden with Billy Harrington. And I'm just sitting here like, how much gay porn did you have to watch to get all the footage? And the answer was probably all of it, and I'm just interested and appalled. And what's even funnier is when you look at the comments, it's either Japanese or Russian. Like, it's all just Russian people and Japanese who are like really into gotchi. It's fun. Like there's actually a opposable action figure for Billy Harrington. So it's just this fucking American in a pair of underwear who's like pretty fucking ripped. You could just buy that as an actual official piece of merchandise from Japan. That shit goes deep. But like every year they used to do like the International Wrestling Federation before it got taken down off YouTube year after year for, you know, literally just being a bunch of shirtless men with oftentimes, like, as a bare minimum censorship as they could get away with. You have to be extremely comfortable with yourself to get the hilarity out of that. Cause man, that shit is funny. Also, I was gonna capture that thing. Why'd you have to assassinate it? What a dick. Also, I probably captured all that I needed. Okay, these are the last two I need. Also, I didn't read your comment. Sorry. Also, man, you haven't played War for like 2 weeks. You're really burnt out on it. I feel that, dude. I feel that. Like, I logged in, and all I really have to do is the Elite Deep Archimedia and Elite Temporal Archimedia. And I could, like, I have some fun setups I could play with. But I kind of just came to the conclusion that I'm good for now. I'll wait till the next update. Like, Plague Star came out, and honestly, I might be down for Plague Star if Plague Star was fucking fun. I do not care if it is one forma for every, like, 10 minutes. I genuinely don't care. You could not pay me to do Plague Star. It is one of the most dull fucking events ever. Like, stage 1 is just fly to a place, grab a thing, fly back, like, just kind of moving really fast, I guess. Stage 2 is do absolutely fucking nothing for 3 minutes. I already catch all the beacons. I don't know why I'm doing this. Stage 3 is walk in a straight line and use Volt, which I fucking hate Volt. I find him so goddamn boring. Or Nova, which I find less boring, but actually using Nova for that thing is kind of finicky and just not fun. Alright, is there any treasure to find near the shitting Anubis? Yeah, exactly, and then you have to fucking fight Lephantis. And yeah, I know you can just use anything that has high multi-shot, like crit, armor strip, and just fires fast. That's besides the point. It's just not a fucking fun boss. Is it like the only fun part is that you sometimes get a pretty good amount of spawns to kill. That's like literally the only thing it has going for it. And obviously the Forma. But I actually prefer having fun over rewards. Because you know what I could also do? Just play random Void Relic missions, get Platinum, and I think it's actually faster to buy the Platinum bundle with Platinum you got from trading than it is to do Plague Star. And you can do that year-round. You know? Like, I guess I am in a fortunate position where as a old-ass senile man, I can pretty much do whatever, and I'll have infinite relics to farm. And I guess I'm also patient, so I don't care about occasional trading. I mean, here's the thing. Even with trading, you could just, just respond to trades whenever the fuck's available. You know, whenever you're available for it. Why can't I rotate this anymore? Oh, it's with the scroll wheel. That's so weird. Okay, where's the Pen King Lux? Where can I fish him at? Can you please stop hurting me? You've done almost nothing, but I'm just still slightly annoyed. You'd rather have fun over rewards too? Based. Also, here's the thing. I'm gonna be completely real with you. I gotta pee. Completely separate. I just actually have to pee and I can't hold it any longer. I'm gonna fly really high up. I can pee off the I'm gonna pee off the ledge of my Xenolord and see who gets hit. No, I'm not, don't look at his butt. Be right back. I will now prepare a beverage. I have returned. I would have been here faster, but I don't know why. I could, so when I mix my soda for the soda stream, I could like take the carbonated water and I can't desummon him while I'm in the air. I could take the bottle of carbonation and just put the appropriate amount of syrup in there, and then just, you know, pour that out later. But I like mixing it on like a per cup basis. It just feels way more satisfying like that. Couldn't tell you why. It just do. Okay, so should be up ahead. Should be like a fishing spot around here. There we go. Kill him, Toko Toko. They all ran into it. What dingleberries? Don't they know that sealed their fate? I'll continue my point once Namagra gets back. Namager. No, it sounds worse. I'm gonna stop trying to pronounce that name now. Okay, where's the fishing spot? Did they kill the fish? Did they fucking ninjutsu all over my fucking fish and then killed it? I'm pissed. I will take out my fucking anger on this bitch. Beak on, more like a beak off. He's fucking dead. Kit. I need those kits. Fucking Ultra Instinct Armadillo! I like how pals, and no matter how timid they are, the moment you lay a hand on them, they fucking instantly throw hands. No matter, like, they be running for their life so far away. Ping them for 1 damage, suddenly boss music plays in their head. Unfortunately for them, they usually aren't the boss. So that's why, honestly, for, like, more slippery pals, it's really way easier to just use a cheap assault rifle, ping them for hit scan damage, and then you can fucking go capture them easily. Was that a lore thing? Oh, I must have already found it. Alright, I guess I'll go along the coastline looking for another fishing spot. Any moment now. Man, I'll actually be pissed if that's what happened, and you can kill the fish. Okay, I have no idea how to fish in this game. No bait? The fuck you mean no bait? No bait. I'm actually upsetty spaghetti. So, I think I auto-sorted my bait away. Let's see. I will fly. And... oh, damn it, I overshot it. You're back? Nice. Like, I actually finished my thought. Since probably you're the only person to be relevant to. So I'm gonna be completely real with you. Forma is nice, but honestly, I feel like I just don't use Forma anywhere near as much as other people do for some reason. Like, I don't know if it's because I understand that most of Warframe is overkill, and that like most Warframes these days have some kind of damage, like damage buff, armor strip these days, like something. Things like that. Or like what? You know, obviously I don't use primed mods because for the most part, primed mods are fucking overkill. And like bait. Like, the only reasonable thing I can imagine is getting the... yeah, I'll just store all this out of the way. There you go. Is getting the max level out of Kuva weapons. But honestly, Kuva weapons are already some of the better weapons in the game before hitting level 40. And you could say, oh, mastery rank. Let me do some math here. Adversary weapons. Like for me with Warframes, I put maybe two Forma tops. And I guess if you like start maxing out every Warframe, if you start maxing out every single Warframe, let's see, weapons. I guess it like depends on the speed, But honestly, download the Warframe app, just log in once a day, get into that groove, and if you have a bunch of blueprints, you'll have more than enough forma than you need. And yeah, you'll lag behind, but it's not enough that's worth slogging through fucking Plague Star. Adversary system. Where are the weapons? Your adversary weapons. Huh, they don't have a list of all the weapons. I guess I'll just go to the Kuva Lich page specifically. Kuva Lich. Do they not have listed the weapons? Excuse me? I mean, you're right that most weapons aren't even worth the forma you put in, but like, you know, I can understand that if you want a weapon to be good, you know, you'd have to forma it. But like, am I gonna actually load up Warframe right now? Okay, let's test something. Does the Warframe web, the mobile app, does it tell you how many forma weapons are? Where is my phone? Where the fuck is my phone? Why did I leave it? Why did I leave it in my bathroom? I didn't even use it. I just like grabbed it, put it on my sink, and just left. I abandoned it. Good thing I am not a dad. All I would do is tell really bad jokes and then just abandon my child. Okay, equipment, arsenal. I have 4 forma. I have 4 forma in my Supra Vandal. That's it. And honestly, I think that might be necessary. I think you could have gotten away with 3. The Supra Vandal, and I can take it to like some of the highest level stuff available. Like maybe not EDA without like a buffing Warframe, but still. It's like, that's like the most form I've used on a weapon, like, necessarily. Although I have no idea how many slots it comes with by default. It doesn't tell me. Maybe I'd look at the wiki. So yeah, the reason I'm looking at the wiki, I want to see what the weapons are. They really don't make it easy to see the weapons. Rewards, here we go. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Kuva weapons. Sister of Parvos has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Tenet weapons. Oh wait, no, there's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I forgot the melees. So 14 Tenet weapons. That's 30 total. And then you have the Coda. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. That's 30 is 43. If you 5 forma, all 43 weapons, all you gain is the equivalent mastery of 1 second. 14 weapons. That's a lot of effort. Like basically every 15 forma you put in, you gain the equivalent of 1 extra weapon's worth of mastery. That shit ain't worth it, dog. Like, you have to, like, basically you're leveling up a weapon. Actually, yeah, you have to hit the new level to reach the previous one. So you're actually leveling up. You're putting more effort into leveling up a weapon to 40 than it would be to just level up 5 new weapons. Pretty much. Like, more than that.
Man, that mastery you get from the adversary weapons is such a scam. It honest to God is. Like back in the day, when you needed that to hit mastery rank 30, 100% justifiable. Also says on inventory space. I mean, yeah. Gonna take this. Yoink. You even spawn enemies, that's fucking funny. Yeah, it would be nice if they had more slots available. So like for now, it's like you get 2 per night wave, and like 2 per night wave, and like any like special events that come up. But you also have to like play for a full year to actually get the special rewards. Like for example, the anniversary, because your first anniversary you're gonna want to keep them. And the next anniversary, that's when you sell them for the profit. I mean, I guess it's like a 12 platinum and 20 platinum is not that hard to get, but I get why they do it. It just would be nice if there was just at least like one extra source somewhere. God, why do they have to be so cute when they sleep? I actually kind of feel bad for doing that, but also progression. Hey, did I miss? How? Why is my OBS just randomly flickering? Like, it's been doing it all stream. I'm concerned. Does some even get to do Nightwave? Because we still, in our year, Lord and Savior still can't do old Nightwave battle passes? I mean, I usually consider whatever the active Nightwave is. So, like, you at least have one available. But, you know, that's also not really anything because that's like basically like 2 weapon slots. Like an average of 3 weapon slots a year or some shit. Like 4 weapon slots. Because these things run for almost an entire year each. How the fuck does this work? You're gonna... Oh. Oh. Okay, this is how that works. That's actually a pretty generous bar. This is slippery as fuck though. The knife! The fucking knife! That kills me. Why'd you have to? Oh wait, you could just scroll with the... Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry, you made me do this. There we go. I have maxed out my kits. Oh. No. Get back in the ball. Alright, here we go again. And now we wait. You know, if we're gonna be fishing, we're gonna need some nice, relaxing music. Am I really gonna wait for one of these guys to slowly... Okay, there we go. Nope. Okay. That base not good enough for you? Yeah, it is. Oh. You going? Nope. God damn it. I don't know why fishing in games is so enticing. I genuinely have no fucking idea. It just is. It's like just the right kind of I can't not pay attention. But also... It's chill. God, I really wish we can do old night waves. That'd be like the best feature ever. Like, just because that way you can go to old night waves and get to rank 69 in all of them. That's also a good point. You gonna... Okay, actually, what the fuck? Is it just not close enough to them? Advanced fit? What do you mean advanced fit? Why does that only appear... Whatever. Oh, was it like not directly into the inside the fishing spot? It was just right outside of it? Is it technically 2 fishing hotspots nearby? I swear to God it was. I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn shit. Come on. Oh. You slippery little bastard. Why do these fish cover themselves in butter? Oh! Oh. Come on. God damn it. Stop fucking get away from me. At least there's very little worry about losing the fish. Hey, let's test this. If I shoot the fish. Yes, okay, if you attack the water, then they just fuck off. Well, I have to find a new fishing spot now. I think I know just the relaxing music to listen to. We're going down Nostalgia Alley with this one. Once I find a fishing spot. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I think this is the one that I want. All right, first off, Aqua Road. Perfect. Nice bubbly music. Good old Maple Story soundtrack. It's either gonna be started... Wrong, bitch! Maple Story! I said nostalgia and I meant it. Although it could have been a bait and switch, and yeah, haha, funny music. I did think about that. I did think about playing Megadeth, but I would get my dick clapped. And I don't want to do that live on stream. Damn right, stand corrected. Maple Story, the OG relax maxing music. Okay, I wasn't actually in the fishing spot. I have to wait for it to tell me that it's a spot. Get over here. Grab it. Yeah! It would suck if if the pals start attacking me. Ooh. Come on. Don't lose this. No, fucker! Piece of shit. Don't do this to me. I need you. I need you. I did this 12 times? Oh my god. Ah, another Krojiro, goddammit. You have way too many trust issues to ever trust someone on the internet again, so you just assume it's the worst case. Honestly, that's appropriate. It's just too easy of a joke to do every single time. The whole, alright, I'm gonna do something, does the complete opposite. It's funny if you, like, do it sparsely. First, it's not as funny if people never trust you in the first place. There has to be like a level of trust that initially gets placed. Then you can start breaking that trust for the funnies. There we go, advanced fishing spot. Is this looping? I think it is. I could just play the entire, like, Maple Story Relax Core playlist. Oh, easiest one so far. I think Maple Story even had fishing, too. They got added later. God, I might be tempted to play some more MapleStory at some point. I heard they were actually doing a... I heard they were actually doing a version of MapleStory that restores, like... They're basically MapleStory Classic. I'll skip this one. I mean, it's the MapleStory's theme, you know? It's too obvious. You'd rather people don't break the trust of others for their own enjoyment. But you've been on the internet long enough. Yeah. I mean, if it's like actually a serious breach of trust, then yeah, that's actually fucked. But like, if it's just a silly goof of, I'm gonna play something relaxing, plays fucking Crazy Train by Black Sabbath. You know, it's like, all right, that's funny. It's a good jive. And that's like, whatever. Come on. Come on. Making it so easy for me. Oh, I got one! It looks so silly. He's just kind of chilling there. Not a worry in the world. Oh god, the nostalgia's hitting me. But I'm too distracted with fishing to bathe in the old that I'm experiencing. Honestly, as of late, I have been feeling like a stronger sense of nostalgia than I have in like my earlier years. Come on. Oh no. Just because I feel like the longer things go on, especially in today's like world, the more out of place I kind of feel. Like it just feels like everywhere, like a lot of places where I go, it's just such a different perspective. You're starting to feel like you're using your chat as a makeshift therapy session. I mean, I'm not a licensed therapist, so I hope you aren't. But like, I'm not. I've been through my own shit. If you don't really get opportunities to talk about something, I totally get that some people will just take whatever opportunities they get. I ain't against it. There's obviously a time and place, but eh. It depends where the conversation goes. The problem is I will hard focus on literally everything, so where that too far is, not even I know, because I'll just keep fucking going. You've seen too many videos that introduce themselves as wholesome, but turn out to have some form of violence at the end. I guess that depends on how severe the violence is. Or like how cartoonishly it's presented. Like, I see what you mean. But it definitely seems like you have a much different tolerance for anything violent than I do, so I can't really comment much on that. Yeah, I'll let you know, dude. Yeah, back to what I was saying earlier, I was thinking, and it really genuinely feels like my attitude on so many things is so different from, like, what is a big these days, that it's not that I'm unwilling to try new things, it's that when I do, it just feels... It feels different to a lot of the stuff I grew up with. Like, I don't necessarily think things like MapleStory and TF2 are necessarily, like, the best and greatest things out there,
But there's certainly a vibe that I've just long associated with things like that. Of that simpler time where, you know, you can play a game and you don't just get fucking screamed at by like literally every person. It was like 20 to 30% of the time you get screamed at. Because also it helps that everyone else was like a literal child at the same time. You don't know what it is, but the more you hear of the real world, the more you want escapism. But can't use every avenue of escapism is also filled with violence you want to escape from. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Because, like, so here's the thing. As someone who's worked in medical for 3.5 years now, people keep fucking sending me Fire Department Chronicles. I think the YouTube channel name is. And don't get me wrong, Fire Department Chronicles, fucking 11 out of 10 YouTube channel. He is incredible. But I'm gonna be honest, I love using jokes as escapism, but when I'm not at work, I do not want to hear about anything related to medical stuff. I don't care if it's a skit, I don't care if it's whatever, just... I don't want any of it. Leave me alone. Stop sending me Fire Department Chronicles. Like, I totally get it. Although it's a little bit more niche because, you know, violence and everything, whereas I can easily escape comedy series from medical professionals. Like, I love Dr. Glockenflecken. I think that's his name. But after a while, it just reminds me of how soul-crushing and depressing my job is. So it stops becoming escapism and becomes, like, depressionism. It's honestly one like I think between a lot of things that are going on and a lot of I don't know what word I could use for it, but I've definitely leaned more towards, like, when it comes to my own escapism stuff, making my own stuff to kind of keep myself distracted. It's like, you know, my own video projects, my own drawings, my own ideas. I don't usually do too many, like, things. Like, I actually don't play that many video games. Like, all in all, I stream. I'll play a fair bit of Warframe every now and then, you know, like weekly or something like that. But for the most part, I'm just working on my own stuff. Like, things that I can use, like, to... things that keep me distracted in the exact way that I'm looking for. Because obviously interacting with other people is just kind of, I'm not gonna say sucked. It's just the people I've known are not the kind of people I necessarily want to engage with regularly. Like, just about the not like them personally, but like the topics, like the direction they come from with their, like, passions. I'm like, you know, that ain't my thing. That's okay. I kind of do my own thing. Even for something like Stardew, which you did not need to have the Mind Soul of monsters to kill, but for some reason it still has. I mean, I don't know if Stardew, I don't know if, it probably has something to do with Harvest Moon. Probably had some form of combat. I don't know. I never played those games, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's kind of like the inherent thing of everything. I don't know why everything needs to have violence in it. Like, you bring up a good point. I don't mind it. I don't mind it necessarily. Because obviously, you know, it's just not my personal gripe. But it really is silly, and oftentimes can make a project worse. Like, back in the early to mid 2000s, every platformer had to have combat for some reason. Like, you couldn't just be a good 3D platform. Like, everything has to be like, oh, you occasionally bonk someone on the head in Banjo-Kazooie? That's a good game. So now, you know, every platformer has to have, like, character action combat. And it's the most basic fucking bitch shit ever. It just kind of makes the game worse. Like, oh, this game is, like, decent platforming. It's okay. And then you spend, like, 5 minutes every now and then just, like, hitting A and doing a basic combo. Like, it's just the same enemies for the entire game. It's like, why? Like, sometimes it does just make the game worse. Also, you're not in the right headspace to deal with having to get good at creative skill. Yeah, I really can't say much about that. For me, what I've done recently is I've just kind of gone cold on the internet as a whole. Like, I'll browse, like, the Warframe subreddit or various gaming news, but I'll avoid news. I'll avoid, you know, like, I'm in a position where I can thankfully avoid politics, despite everything going on. Like, just, like, the only thing that occupies me day to day is my own mind, my walks out and into the, like, around my neighborhood, so I'm, like, surrounded by trees and shit. Bitch! Alright, that's it. Alright, fucking, I'll capture him, I don't care. Oh, Cygnus Garden, we're listening to this real quick. Certified banger. Fuck. Takes me back to all the early morning middle school rides. My study hall session. Kind of chilling. Minding my own business. The care in the world. Well, actually, that's a lie. I actually was very depressed while I was in middle school. So, like, this is kind of like... It is honestly, like, really impressive how much of an impact media can have on an individual throughout their lives. Like, the power of association... The power of association is fucking insane. I mean, both in, like, a good sense and a bad sense. Where you can have, like, very negative associations with something that can be borderline debilitating, but also the presence of something can be such a positive force in your life. Art is, like, actually fucking phenomenal. As much as I actually am not, I don't necessarily mind AI art the same way other people hate it. It still is just like a depressing reality that, oh, a lot of people actually don't like art to have an, oh, fuck, whatever. Don't seem to like art having an impact and appreciate the, like, the heart and soul that actually goes into making something that can touch someone's life, even if it's just for a moment. But yeah, no, I think between cutting myself off from the internet for the most part, outside of, like, a couple things, and just going on long walks every day, it's definitely helped me get into a much better headspace. When the horrors of reality in the world aren't bombarding in your face constantly. And it's honestly helped me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's why like even like some of the worst games I play, I always look at it and say, is there anything positive to have come out of this? And usually, yeah. Like, I'll always think about the game called The Ball. It's a game I played a couple years back. It's bad. Like, in a lot of ways. It's super mediocre. but its idea inherent, it's also like a kind of like a janky Portal-esque clone of like, here's a bunch of test chambers, effectively. Let me lower the volume again. Nexel's probably gonna clap my cheeks for this. God, I wish I had the mental stability to go on walks. You have a really cool forest and dirt path. And all you can do is sit in your room and make it to the next day. Ooh, that bad, huh? Well, I hope it gets better, man. Now let me just demolish this guy. You know what? Not the right button I wanted to press, but the one I did. But honestly, I do know exactly how I feel. I was definitely there a few points in my life. At the very least, it does eventually get better. It can take a hell of a long time. It does get better. Just once you find that one way, that one out, seize that shit. And obviously, you don't have to do this alone. You know, if there's anyone else you have to reach out to, definitely a good talking to with them about any personal issues goes such a long way. Can't be understated. I literally have like an hour-long video, I think, of explicitly telling my own story of like my own personal traumas and PTSD. Specifically about like essentially the summary is for like last, what was it, 13, 14, something like, ever since I was like 14, I was basically struggling with something that I didn't even know I had, and it was that I always kept to myself, always, my entire life. I was like, yeah, I'm fine, I'm whatever. I wasn't, but I was like, I can push through, and eventually it would get bad enough that I would like have a breakdown and have to reset myself effectively, and like those periods just kept getting longer and longer until I literally spoke down. I said, you know what? No, I have to talk to people about this. I need someone. Then I kept talking, and then in the matter of months, I learned so much about what was going on that I was able to drastically change the course of my life, or at least start working on my issues. I still have a lot of them. Believe me, there's a lot that's going on in my life that it's like, not great, but also... Ooh, my phone went off. Yeah, just a work phone call, a work text. But yeah, it's it cannot be understated how just not hiding anything back around the people I was able to trust. Which, granted, it was a huge, like, the people I talked to was a huge risk because I hadn't known them that long. But I needed someone. So, yeah. That's all I can say. You gonna bite? Bite, you fucker. God, this music is so fucking good. It is definitely partially nostalgic, because even though I haven't listened to a lot of these tracks, like, I don't even know what the fuck this song is. Just good. It plus is just a good soundtrack. Okay, how many Pen King Lux do I have now? Oh, that's my max Pen King Lux. Cool. What about the Krojiro? I forgot to look at your messages. Yeah, that's what you've been telling yourself. You have a handful of motivational speeches to keep me going. Do you watch Noel Dazel? Last name spelled like Deyzel, I think. He has some really good like motivational and life advice stuff. I don't know how well it would help people in general, but it's a nice boost to keep it going. Every now and then he posts a short and I'm like, damn, I hope this guy doesn't suck. like I've seen so many people on the internet be like, oh, this seems like a really nice guy. Can't say I heard of them. Well, I'd recommend digging through some of their stuff. They're a bodybuilder who, like, initially they were doing a lot of bodybuilding stuff primarily. Then they kind of segued more into, you know, they do have gym humor and things like that, but they focus more on mental health and well-being and just overall living a good life than it is, here's your meal prep bro and making. I mean, they also do make gym bro jokes. Like he kind of goes between turbo shitpost and like super serious and touching stuff. I actually really like it. Where's Krojiro? Is he one of the earlier ones? Krojiro. Where art thou, Krojiro? It's a fucking long list. Sweet Jesus. Good lord, where is he? He's like one of the earlier... Oh my fucking god, yes. Please tell me you have that video that's like, you know what? I'm gonna play this. I don't give a fuck. We all need to hear this once in our lives. So while I'm fishing, y'all are gonna hear this. Eight minutes of volition to cure your depression too. Fucking Lenval Brown is one of the single greatest voice actors in history. And Disco Elysium was like literally his second ever role. His only ever prominent his first role that actually had any kind of like popularity to it as well.
The road to healing is going to be a long one. Stay the course. You will make it someday. I know there's not much to say.
Oh, that's actually
but
a little
if
bit.
nothing else, just remember.
Sometimes we
this
just
far.
need a song in our lives.
Let's finish this. What about the Seaman Retention Society?
Okay.
An enormous expenditure of willpower to build up strategic
I totally
seaman reserves.
forgot.
Maybe it will make you temptation-proof. If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor. If it sounds like it makes
I
no
wish I had
sense,
Lenball
that's
Brown
because it
in my
doesn't.
head
Stop thinking this
to
idiotic
tell me not to
thought
nut.
now and say something normal instead. You really need to get your shit together. This is nearing a complete meltdown. The damage is truly extraordinary. It's a miracle you don't shit yourself. Relax. The kid is just messing with you. You didn't actually get thousands of people killed. Maybe you are a moderately competent detective.
Wait, is this the... I think
You're
it
not
is.
an idiot. Don't say that. This is a really big mess, and being a detective is hard. No, not a disaster. Weave this
I'm gonna pause this.
into the story.
Honestly, I think that last one is actually it's really fucking important. Like dead ass. Especially as someone who works in healthcare and like every day you are strained to every last part of your fucking life. You know, especially with recent events that happened that I talked about at the start of the stream. Cool, the last one. It's like, this shit is hard, man. It's one of the reasons why, despite, you know, that being one of the first instances I've had of a code blue, and one that didn't end well, I guess I say. It didn't really affect me that much, in all honesty, just because you do what you can, and if you fail, well, I think there's even a quote like that in the just right after this in the video. You know, yeah, you fucked up this first life. It's your only time. Just keep going, man. You'll get it in the next. Trust me. And like I know, like it's simultaneous. I never thought I would hear a quote that sounds so fucking nihilist, but also incredibly uplifting at the same time. God, I love that video so much. Like, just the fucking dialogue in Disco Elysium is impeccable. And it is absolutely helped by the delivery of Lenval Brown. The saddest thing I will ever have to face in reality is that one day Linval Brown will have to retire. And I guess second to that, he wouldn't be able to do any more Disco Elysium because, you know, Disco Elysium kind of did a Disco Elysium and fucking collapsed on itself. That kind of sucked. Okay, I have kits done. What other pals are in this region? It'd be nice if I could sort by, like, region. Nice. Okay, cool. I can, like, just scroll through this and see who is in this area. Yeah, you know, fuck Zom, how you want to pronounce it. Yeah, fuck him, man. Wait, Hucrates? Why is it... Oh, because of night, yeah. Where... Let's see, anyone else who's on this island? No. Well, I can fish these guys, though. Do I have Mao maxed out? No, I don't. I think Mao's found in caves. There's Toko on this island? Oh yeah, because of the desert. Floppy. Do I have all the floppies? I do. I just like use the... No, I can't just interact with that. Well, instead of... How about I just go down the list and just go from area to area instead of trying to... I think there's a cave like right here. Instead of trying to individually make sure I 100% an area, I'll just go back and forth. Cave here. So there should be some pals I don't have in here. God. I hope that the current YouTube bullshit of whatever is going on, like so far from what I've seen, the data I've had presented to me, primarily, ooh, this game's lagging. Why is it lagging more in the cave than the open world? Why can't I grab the mushrooms? Oh, inventory's full. A whistle. Ooh, neat. Yeah, just outside. I don't need that. Are you just getting the ball? Thank you. I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, from the information provided, mostly by Josh Drive Hayes, it seems that they might have actually just stopped counting, or not stopped counting, but basically been preventing so many people who use AdBlock from watching YouTube. That's where the massive drop in views is coming from. I hope whatever the fuck's going on with that just gets settled, because I really, really want to make. I don't think there's any special pals I can hunt here. Because I really want to make a video on Disco Elysium, but it's going to be like a huge amount of effort, and I really want the most people to see it. So, I'm really fucking hoping that gets resolved. I got like, it's like anywhere between 1,000 to 300 views a video. I mean, if that, I think when I came back after a hiatus, I got like 100 video views on like a Lies of P video, which I was pretty proud of, honestly. I don't know. But I even have a lot of it written up. I'm gonna have to rewrite it because it's been so long. But God, Disco Elysium just is like another. Like I'm not a story guy at all, and it roped me the fuck in. Yeah, going to stop the damn fuck. Well, whatever. Like, and what gets me is what's funny is that because they're not telling anyone about this shit, and they are, what do you call it? And like they're putting so much effort into blocking ad views. It's like, hey, they basically stopped anyone who uses an ad block from watching YouTube. So all that's happened is revenue hasn't changed, and a bunch of YouTubers just lost a bunch of views.
So nothing changed. You know, like they haven't increased them. Like it doesn't seem like they've increased in any substantial way the amount of monetized views they're getting over the last few months. And how much has it been costing them to go back and forth? Oh yeah, I mean, for me, that's why Disco Elysium is so impressive. Like I will play like whatever if it has something other than story to get me interested. I played through Sakura Fantasy because a friend gifted it to me on like my 18th birthday, I think it was. It was ages ago. Actually, how old was I? I probably was still a teenager, to be fair. And I played it and I streamed it to my friends and I did funny voices. And that like kept me in. The story was dog shit. The story was basically excuse for titty. And that's like whatever. But I still had like that level of enjoyment. All it's doing is making better that too. I mean, that's kind of why I threw it into how much money have they spent overall, because it's gonna make ad blockers better. So I have to put even more effort into blocking ads. There is an all or nothing thing for you. Ooh, that I would disagree with. There's definitely been some stories that are like interesting and okay enough that I'm like, I don't care about this, but it definitely like elevated the experience. Since that counts world building. Honestly, that's fair. World building isn't strictly necessary, but good world building elevates a story to like infinity. Like Disco Elysium is like another fucking perfect example. Disco Elysium's world building is part of its story. It's actually why, like, when I was talking to my friend about who got into Disco Elysium, he thought Disco Elysium was a detective RPG. What a fucking idiot, am I right? Thinking the game advertising itself as a detective RPG story is a detective RPG story? What a rube, am I right? The reality is, Disco Elysium is a story about, like... Again, like, Kenshi is great in your books. No story about world building is phenomenal. I don't think I have the energy to get into Kenshi. I've seen enough of it that's like... Oh, do I want to get into this? A lot. It seems like a weird fucking game. Like, to play. But yeah, it's like Disco Elysium is honestly way more about, like... the concept of like the entire like the war, like everything is destroying itself. Like it's mostly about Harry, the detective, but it's all about the world just fucking destroying itself. The people destroying themselves, like the society. It's also one of the deepest stories. Like I mean, it's detective RPG, yes, but it's like everything there is to facilitate the like. The main focus isn't on the... It's hard to put this into words. The detective part is a vehicle to explore the actual story. Like, it's an excuse for you to be digging into every corner of the world trying to solve a heist, but learning more about the world itself and your and like all the characters, including your main protagonist. Like, if I recall, the actual meat of the detective part is very tiny. Like, I'm pretty sure you could probably, like, as far as actual story amount, it's like maybe fucking 5% of that whole game. You really don't have to talk to that many people to complete the game. And at the very end, it admittedly does stop abruptly and force you to have to do a bunch of side quests to actually, like, progress to the final part of the game, which is kind of annoying, I can imagine, for people who aren't into that. But also, if you've made it that far in Disco Elysium, you have to care about the story. It's kind of like a given. That's kind of like my take on the Disco Elysium story. You got a player-made story going on for MechWarrior 5. We got 2 Davion, a Curitan, and a Clanner are all pilots of a merc outfit. I like your funny words, Magic Man. I have no idea what you just said. I assume those are groups who hate each other and are in a team where they can't hate each other. That's world building. Ooh, I don't have Lulus. I think I only need 3 too, so I will steal your children, thank you. And yoink. Closet Mercy Ring on. Toka, fuck it. How? Bitch. Ah, just red berries. Also, I love if you have a feed bag here, anytime you get hungry, your character automatically eats. Berries are so efficient as a food source that you make 1,000 of these things and you just never run out. It's so fucking funny. Remove the lead. I don't need that. And the bones. It's so fucking funny. My character washed up on the shore, like put 3,000 berries in here, and I have been alive for at least 150 days, and I have eaten nothing but baked berries. I have not shit in 4 months. Xenolord slab fragment, Cantress hair. Actually, I think I need Cantress hairs. Ah, so much crap. Oh, get rid of these balls. Beautiful flowers. Probably don't need those. No, pal fluids. Here we go. You can just make more of those. A treasure map. What rarity is it? Hopefully not dog shit rarity. Oh, it's dog shit rarity. Well, whatever. We'll see. Kill fruit and flamethrower 2 schematic. Dog shit. See, we got me. You got me and a French-born as the Davians. My New York-born GF as a clanner and a Korean-born as a Curaton. Oh right, it is a tabletop. I actually had no fucking idea. I was like, man, you're doing all of that in a video game? That's rad as fuck. Let's go back to let's play Maple Storm music. This song is called Vanishing Journey, the Lake of Oblivion. Why is it so positive? I love this. Go fishing. Ah, damn it. Oh, it is in the video game? Ah, okay. Even more impressive. Come on, bite. Little nibble. Little chomp. A big munch. Yeah! Good thing it didn't go on any further. I would have said massive mastication. Which, if you didn't know what the word masticate means, you'd be like, hold on, what? No, 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 I need this. I need this, no! I am not relaxed. This is stressful. I know, it's getting pretty relaxing now. Yeah! I reeled in a lunker. The fuck's a lunker? I can't see. Are you another lunker? Bite. There we go. See, I'm glad they listen. No, stop it! Please. Don't do this. No! I am I'm teetering on the edge. Nope, nope. Sit. Sit, boy. Fuck. so stressful. Why did I think this was cool? Okay, here's another lunker. What is a lunker? It was like good. It was like apparently big enough for a fucking achievement. I don't need those legendary spheres. I'd probably dump shit from my inventory. I have those golden keys. Oh, do I have all the Dogons? No, I need more Dogons. Let me go back and raise the volume a little bit. There we go, that's better. This game really is pretty, though. Like, the clashing art style is one thing, but this game is pretty. Yeah, we got this playthrough set from the start so we can get the clan DLC that came out. Hell yeah. That's the kind of shit I dig. People just doing the whatever inane bullshit. I say inane, but like doing whatever just random bullshit they want to do. Cause based on the principle of fuck it and we ball. I used to like see people like for example in Warframe that they like isn't there some guy who's on a quest to reach basically max out the XP that every single Warframe and weapon can get? Because I think like on the profile they display 9 million, like basically 1 billion XP, like 999 million and all that kind of stuff. And on one hand I'm like, why? I feel like there is better things you can do with your time, but you know what? If it makes them happy, fuck it, we ball. Like I used to be way more serious on why are you doing this to yourself. And while I sorta still am, also, fuck it, man, have fun. Let's be here for a good time and a long time. We got a game we can play, we can make our own stories, so fuck it, we play. Hell yeah, dude. I actually haven't been here before. Like this specific environment. This is nice. How's that? Oh, it's an egg, probably. I'm just gonna chill out and just kind of walk through this canyon a little bit. With my little derpy dinosaur dude. Yo, this place looks sick, and there's nothing in here, obviously. Oh, hi, never mind. I'm just kidding. What the fuck? I did not. First off, this guy looks sick. I love it. But I honest to God did not expect that. I was like genuinely chilling. And he had to harsh my vibe. Let's see. Is there anything else in here? No. Yeah. Oh, wait. Effigy. Damn it. It's so slippery. God damn, I pressed the button once and you just spiked into the ground. There we go. Those effigies help increase your catching power. Later in the game, oh my god. It takes a lot to level it up once, and it's not even that big of a benefit. It adds up in the end, but... yeah. Okay, I think this is where I can do the bug. I think it's like you climb like... Oh, I didn't hit the right button. You're supposed to like climb at like a specific angle and then just keep spamming the roll button. There we go. It worked. All right. Whee. What's up? Bro, I'm so fucking relaxed. I just can't stand up. I have reached pure zen. Yo, I know what's even funnier. You see my Xenolord, how he was normal? Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. All right, yeah. When you aim, you just lose your fucking shit. There's a slide feature in this. Ah, damn it! I rolled. I forgot you can slide in this game. It's like literally never coming in. It never comes into use, like ever. Oh, that will be on the back burner because you and your GF will be hell diving when the Steam mod upsell kicks off. Hell yeah, dude. Helldiver is great. I just hate it. I've said my piece, but I will never not say it again. It's a better slide than Warfare. That's also true. I still, God. Oh yeah, I forgot your pal like jumps whenever you do. It's so silly. Skip, tiptoe through the flowers, through the daisies, past the willow tree. And what you like, what you hate. I love like nearly everything about it. What I hate is that it like embraces Helldivers 1 being chaotic and you dying really quickly and all this shit, but also gives you a life counter. For reference, if you never played it, Helldivers 1, you can keep going through a mission indefinitely until everyone dies without you being revived. So you can literally fail a mission at the very start if you drop a bomb and kill everyone at the start. Oh, hell yeah, Genesis market theme. No, this is a regular Genesis theme. But if you have one guy who's really good at staying alive and can survive like 10-15 seconds and call everyone back down, you can keep going. And it leads to very intense moments of like, you know, everything could end at a moment, but also you can keep going if one person can survive. It creates a really fantastic last stand kind of thing. Helldiver, and also it makes friendly fire not that big of a deal. Oh, I spawned a like this is something that actually happened. It's probably live on one of my streams if it's still up there. I gotta pee. That's what's happening. Oh shit, I accidentally restarted. Anyways. So, let's see, where the fuck was I? It was Genesis. So, yeah, here's the thing. It's like, one time, we were playing Helldivers 1 with my friend. A tank shows up. I summon a stationary tank, you know, autocannon. I get in it. My friend is like, I need to blow this tank up now. My friend is in the way. I don't have time to say get down. I fire. He is missed. But the tank is also missed. We laugh, I summon him back. That's it. We lost literally nothing. But if this was in Helldivers 2, we would lose a revive. And those missions are long, and they can get down to the wire. So that one revives can very well just be... can actually have made a difference between, you know, succeeding and failing. And while you do get rewards for, you know, succeeding, or failing as well, you don't get the samples, and samples are actually, if I recall, a pretty big part of the progression. And not just super credits. Or just regular credits, I meant. So, like, that's kind of the biggest reason why. It is... I see why they did it. I know why they did it. Don't think I don't. It's just, like, in my... like, the psychology behind adding revives makes it so it's way less fun, to me, to goof off and blow each other up. Like, when I played Helldivers 2 and I picked only landmines and everyone blew up, it was funny, kind of, but also I felt bad. Because I think in that mission we actually did end up, like, skirting through the revives. It was effective, nothing survived, but also we didn't either. I mean, we made it in the end, but, like, still. It's just, it changes the tone completely. Like, and I get why, because everyone's not on the same screen, so everyone can kind of just be everywhere. And that can cause balance issues if you just had infinite revives and everyone was all over the place and someone could just hide in the 3D environment a lot easier. It ends up not... I guess the best way I can describe it is that infinite death... I don't agree it's necessarily to be, because, like, here's the thing, Helldivers 1 was very difficult. Helldivers 1 was very difficult. That game was hard. It just embraced the Magicka style of kill your friend, bring them back up instantly kind of thing. Like, that's really what sold Helldivers to me. I didn't necessarily like Helldivers because it was Helldivers. I liked it because it was like Magicka but different. And Helldivers 2 is Helldivers, but leaning more into Helldivers than it is a chaotic, silly game where you can kill your friends and it really doesn't fucking matter. That's what I don't like. And unfortunately, that one change effectively killed the entire reason I wanted to play Helldivers 2. Fun game, loved playing it. I just fell off. I just kind of fell off of it because that wasn't really the kind of game I wanted to play necessarily. Like, to me, it felt like a worse Earth Defense Force. And I mean, it's different from Earth Defense Force for sure, but I'm like, when I saw the mechanics at play, I just said I could just be playing Earth Defense Force. Also, I love this crafting animation. That's all. Fun fact, there is a DeviantArt account that still exists. It is mine. That has reconstructed MapleStory backgrounds that I made, like, various phone wallpapers and, like, desktop wallpapers for. That I made using ripped assets and putting them together in Photoshop that I stole when I was, like, a child. That's how fucking into that game I was. Every now and then I still log in to DeviantArt, and there's, like, one guy, all he has, like, messaged me, like, 2 months ago, and then asking how I did the stuff. I tell him how I did it vaguely, and we have conversations about life and how things have gone over the last, like, 15 years since I made the fucking account and those posts. It's always really heartwarming. It's an internet checkpoint for me. Every now and then I just kind of check up, like, hey man, how you doing? It's a couple people that, like, I've gone on, and, like, sometimes it'd be like 9 months later, 2 years later, the guy messages me back like, hey, how's life going? And I'm like, you know, I got into nursing school, I got my job, it's a whole thing. You think Helldivers 2 leaned too heavily into the Starship Troopers satire?
It kind of already was that, to be fair. It very much, like, Helldivers 1 was already very Starship Troopers satire. Like, it very much already was that. Let's fight a raid boss. You know what? No, we're chilling. Let's see what next to catch. Oh, yeah, I called my clan the Digidestined. Because if I'm playing a bootleg Pokemon game, I'm just going to give myself a Digimon name. Oh, there's like random islands they're on. Okay, I haven't been there yet. Let's go there. That's further up. I do like how it tells you where they are, even if you'd never discovered the place. Wait, what the hell? You know what? Let's go grab that thing first. Yeah, this game is an ADHD paradise because there is so much shit you can keep doing. Like, oh, I want to craft this one thing, so I need this thing, so I need this thing. At this point, Pokemon games are overpriced Palworld. Finally, someone said it. Where the fuck is this? I did not know this was here. What the fuck? Sunlit Isle. Well, it's fucking dark, so that's a lie. Herbal! Laid back angler. Yeah, I'm good. I don't want to talk to that guy. He probably has a fin cider. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. Bro, I don't have these guys yet. This whole island. And make shit. Okay, I mean, I wouldn't say Nintendo as a whole make shit. I'm not a big Nintendo guy. But the Pokemon Company for sure. The Pokemon Company, oh my god. I don't play Pokemon, but everything people keep saying about it makes me wonder how the fuck it's still popular. Like, I guess it's just good enough that people... Wait, I never maxed out my herbals? Well, I guess I will do that. Like, it does make me wonder if it's like just a case of it's just good enough that people aren't gonna complain as much. Because where else are they gonna get Pokemon? Recovery meds and a semi-auto rifle. Do I have an electric pal? No, I have a billion Togos. Sag. Going by comments, okay, I think that's fair. They are going downhill, but from what I understand, they're still like fine games, like pretty good. But I would agree, like just on face value, whenever I look at it in a Nintendo game, it doesn't look special anymore. Like, oh, Mario Odyssey looked fucking awesome. And then I see like Super Mario Party and all this other stuff and Breath of the Wild and or I guess Tears of the Kingdom and I just think, why did their games look the same? Like I know this might be something reductive, but seeing their UI and how it's like basically the exact same fucking ultra minimalist thing is like the biggest tell that their just creativity has gone down a hill. Fun fact, I had to go to therapy sessions while I was on a contract in Tennessee. But my therapist was licensed in Florida. So I had to fly at least once a week back to Florida, go home for one day, and fly back to Tennessee for work because I was on contract working 3 days a week to do therapy. And I bought Tears of the Kingdom for the couple-hour plane ride back and forth, and obviously, you know, when I was at home.
I didn't play much of that game. I got bored. And keep in mind, I basically 100% Breath of the Wild. I did every dungeon but one, and I maxed out all my Korok seeds. I like basically did everything there was to do in that game, except for the DLC, because honestly, I just couldn't be fucked. And yeah, I played Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, and I just said, cool. I never played it. Like, there was no wonder, there was no mystery. I mean, the borderline Gary's mod bullshit was fun, but it sounded more like a random gimmick tacked on than anything. Granted, I never got to any puzzles, I just got bored of it so fast. I paid like 70 bucks for that game. It's the only game I ever paid 70 bucks for, because I think it was like I think it was 70 bucks. That's scammed. You're saying shit because they're bringing back Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for the Switch 2 for $70? Wait, really? I heard that they were bringing back Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 and that it was like more expensive than it should have been, but $70 for... a 2007 and 2009 video game? My brother in Christ. Sorry, 2010, not 2009. That's obscene. God. This situation is very dire. If you don't believe me, just look up Mario inflation. I can't make these jokes with a straight face. I'm sorry. Let's see. Where the fuck was I gonna go again? Actually, am I finished catching all the Finsiders? Let me see if these fish are worth a damn to catch. The beginner fishing spot, so this will be easy as piss. Yeah, there's a reason why the next several games I'm gonna be reviewing are gonna be at like most 5 years, like 10 years old, or free. I got a new PAL captured. Is that? Do I have one already? Yeah, CEOs wonder why Silk Song sold so well. Yeah. I'm glad Silk Song sold well. As much as I despise Hollow Knight. Eh. But it doesn't have a PAL I could get. Because, like, Hollow Knight selling extreme, like, honestly, I would be rooting for Hollow Knight to be, like, the biggest game ever made by humanity in terms of sales that I will never fucking play, just because I want them to stick it to all the publishers being like, we're charging $70 for a game. Silk Song guys, 20 bucks, take it or leave it. Hollow Knight needs to be the next Minecraft. Except without the whole getting bought out by Microsoft thing. Also, I like how this is the beginner, this really isn't that much... I guess they make less sudden movements. But it isn't much faster. Also, Baldur's Gate 3. Oh my god, Baldur's Gate 3 was so good. Please don't make it the next Minecraft. What, you don't want the Silk Song story mode? A Blender animation game by Telltale.
Just realized, did I don't think I ever... When was the last time I streamed? Yeah, I actually forget. Honestly, I'm actually up there for adding a easy mode to Dark Souls. Let people experience the game if they don't want it to be as hard. I'm 100% down for that. And keep in mind, I love... By the way, we can go. Yeah, because there was I was saying that is because I forget if I shared a few things. Like there's a store near me that sells like overflow stock from Amazon and other like online retailers. And man, you get the most wild shit there. Because I forget if I mentioned the story of when I went there and saw an entire line of like an entire like basically aisle of the same backpack. It was a backpack of like that like I think it was a Rambly from Indigo Park or whatever it's called. I asked a bunch of furries I know what information about it. How would you go about making an easy mode for Dark Souls? I mean, it's really just kind of being able to experience the game without having to put in much effort. Like how games have the story mode where things just hit less hard, and you do more damage and resources are more plentiful, things like that. It's like, really just make it, like for an easy mode in Dark Souls, just kind of make it easier. Enemies do less damage to you. Or you do more damage. Because, like, there's a lot of people out there who, like, they want to experience it, but might be restricted to, you know, reaction times. They might be older, so the reaction time isn't as good, but they still kind of like the vibe of the game. Because here's the thing, even if you over-level it, because this only really applies to Dark Souls 1. You can over-level yourself in Dark Souls 1. That's still a lot of time, though. Like, if you don't know the farming spots, that's a lot of fucking time. Difficulty's part of the story? I mean, yeah. You're not wrong there. It's why it's not, I'm not saying it needs to have one. I definitely understand that, like, it is part of it. But I also think, like, in easy mode existing as, like, I mean, it's obviously why a lot of games don't call themselves easy mode, like Tourist or things like that. Where they're just like, hey, this is normal. This is like this is how the game was designed to be played. You know, for story beat reasons or difficulty reasons, this is how it is. And then you have like Tourist mode, where it's like, if you just want to relax, like blow through the game and see the sights, it's there. It's like there's a lot of games that like difficulty. Not even just the story, but difficulty is the game. Like they have a game set up in a way that it's so difficult you have to engage with these systems in order to get the full experience. Like for example, Bayonetta. If Bayonetta was easy, you'd basically never have to parry or perfect dodge or do certain combos for the right situation, things like that. But also, Bayonetta has a lot going on for it that, hell yeah, man, just play the damn game. You know, if you want to make it easy and just kind of press buttons and see the wild story, funny jokes, and all this stuff, I'm fine with that. It's not a requirement, but I'm like, I'm totally for games having a difficulty thing. Where? It's like up in this corner? Oh, yeah, I think it's over here. It's the National Reserve thing. Whoops. I might have fucked up slightly. Okay, here we go. Oh, right. His natural state isn't, oh, fuck. I might be screwed here.
Yeah, I am in fact screwed. Can I dismount? Yeah, boy might be dying. Actually, no, I think I'm good. So here's the thing. Flying pals, when they're flying, like, above water... for me, it's a case of not every game is for everyone. It's like adding fast travel to Death Stranding. I mean, I do agree with that. Definitely, adding fast travel to Death Stranding would definitely kill the point of the game. But I think it's, for me, it's like, difficulty is kind of one of the simplest things to compromise on. What dance do you have me to do in your grave? The Fortnite random emote button. Does that exist? I don't know. Just like, it's like literally chained together 17 different Fortnite dances. While jugging. That's a thing, right? Literally, my only experience of Fortnite is, I sound like an old man, is the fucking, like the chug jug with you song. I probably sound like such a fucking old codger. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna raid this natural sanctuary for its denizens. You need to lower the volume a little bit in this music. There we go. But yeah, it's like I just feel like difficult is kind of one of the easiest things to experience. Or easy to compromise on. Handgun schematic. And Bellinor slab. Oh yeah, I forgot she's one of the first raid bosses. God, my inventory's full again. Actually, I think I need that for stuff. What the hell's that? Neat. I agree. I do agree with that. I guess for me, it's like I said, I'm more gameplay focused. I really don't necessarily care about the story that much. And especially in a game like Dark Souls, the story is like very subtext. So I feel like someone who really is gonna play Dark Souls on an easy mode also likely isn't someone who's gonna go like be digging into the subtext of the game. They'd probably just want to play it because it's, you know, it's a cool looking game. You know? I don't know. It's like I think it's fine. I think it's fine to like present the way of the game the way it's meant to, and then just have an option for people who want to experience it differently. Now, again, I'm not saying it's a requirement. Like, if a game doesn't have that, I'll scream like I'm reviewing Dark Souls 1 and say, you know, this game should really have a easy mode. And just trash all this shit. But also, if it was just there, if they want to skip the story and don't want to engage with the gameplay, what's left? I mean, whatever they want to engage with it, really. That's like that's a great part about an interactive medium. Like, you get out of it what you want. Like, if someone wants to skip the whole story, I mean, I'll be honest. If a game doesn't have a skip cutscene button, I'm pissed. I mean, I'll watch it. I'll watch it personally, but sometimes, maybe even near the end of the game, if I just want to get to the gameplay and the story hasn't done much for me, I'll just be like, you know what? I'm good. Skip. I don't fucking care. But sometimes there's also games where, like, I want to experience, like, you know, I want to, like, see the story or see the art. You know, just experience what it has to offer and then just kind of not really be too troubled. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's all right. Like, even if it's a game like Dark Souls,
Because like I said, like Dark Souls is a lot of subtext. That's not really my thing. I don't really... I understand, and like that is one thing that makes Dark Souls better. It being a story about like insurmountable odds, never losing hope, and things like that. Or losing purpose, rather, not less hope and purpose. But... what was I gonna say? But, you know, the reason I enjoy Dark Souls is I just like the way the game feels. That's like honestly it. I just like the way the game feels, and the art is sick. So I'll just play it for that. Like, I'll be honest with you, it's literally why that's like one of the biggest reasons I picked up Lies of P. Game could have been easy as piss. It wasn't. That's nice, but it could have been easy as piss. And I would have just said, all right, the art's sick. I love this game. We ball. And like I said, you know, it really comes down to like just letting the people, like if you know someone wants to make their game and have people customize their own experience, so long as you make the default how you want it to be experienced, find ad options for other stuff. Saw that. Like I think Palworld's actually a good example of that. Like Palworld, they want exploration and or like things like Palworld and Valheim, they want like the slowness to be part of the experience. They want it to be like relaxing, a long-term thing you can do. But then they also just give you the tools to just jack up the settings as much as you want. In fact, I'm actually gonna cut the stream soon, so it'll be a good opportunity to show that off. I think I can do this at any time. Yeah, change world settings. Difficulty, custom. I could do everything, dude. Like if I want to make it so like I could just always capture pals, or I don't know, I actually don't know what that means. I assume it doubles your success rate. Sure. Auto save. You know, if I want to just kind of like, you know, do nighttime exclusive stuff and I just don't feel like waiting for the night, I just make it so days last a second, nights last an hour. I think it's fine. Because obviously, at the end of the day, I can just go like, boop. That's just me. Obviously, I'll never begrudge a creator if he... Max structures per base. I think what's the max number of bases? Do 6. I think that's what it was at. I forget. Oh well. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. But I mean, you get the idea. I'm totally fine with people exploring the game kind of however they want to. Hey, if they don't want the story, it's fine. Even honestly, Helix is actually a good example. I don't care about the story of Helix. Got a decent enough story. Some nice subtext going on. Oh, shit. Got a decent enough story, but I play Helix for the art. It's actually why I really like the Helix 2 had an album that came out after the game came out. And it was called like Promethean Lament. And it is a fantastic album that really sets a tone going into Helix 3. That like I probably wouldn't be interested in the story of Helix 3 much, like on face value, but presenting it through an album is actually fucking rad. I'll probably still mostly go for Helix because it's an art and animation treat. Helix 2 is just a fucking beautiful fever dream, and Helix 3 will no doubt be the exact same. But, yeah. Actually, I'm not even sure what that point was necessarily, because I'm like, I don't care about the story, and then I go on about how I cared about the story. Oh well. I'm getting a little tired, to be fair, so I'm rambling. I gotta go clean up my apartment. Pop. Get rid of that. Yeah, but I should be streaming tomorrow. Probably more Palworld. Most likely, just get a bunch more catching pals done. And then I was graciously donated a copy of Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. So I'll be playing that. I always wanted to play it, but I think I was just busy. I then just never got around to it when I stopped being busy. But I still wanted it. I still do. I'm playing it. Take care, y'all.